Cash discounting is often sold as an easy way to reduce processing costs, but it doesn't always work the way merchants expect. Many businesses adopt cash discounting or surcharging thinking it's a simple fix for rising card fees. These can be powerful tools, but when they're misunderstood or poorly implemented, they can create problems most merchants never see coming. Welcome to High Risk Merchant Accounts 101, the show that helps you navigate the world of high-risk payments. Today, we're talking about cash discounting and surcharging, two pricing strategies that sound similar, often get mixed up, and can lead to very different outcomes depending on how they're set up. To understand why these programs have become so popular, it helps to start with the basics. Credit card acceptance isn't free. For most merchants using a traditional merchant account, processing costs often fall between about 2.5% and 4% or more per transaction. Those costs include interchange fees paid to issuing banks, card network assessments, and the processor's margin. As these costs have increased, merchants have started looking for ways to protect margins without simply raising prices. That's where surcharging and cash discounting come in. While they're often discussed together, they're not the same. Surcharging means adding a fee when a customer pays with a credit card. Cash discounting means offering a lower price when a customer pays with cash or a cash equivalent method. The goal is similar in both cases, to offset card processing costs. But the structure and customer experience are very different. This is where many merchants run into trouble. Some businesses believe they're running a cash discount program, when operationally they're actually applying a surcharge at the register. Depending on the state they operate in and how charges are disclosed, that mismatch can result in practices that violate card network rules, state laws, or consumer pricing regulations, even when the merchant believes they're doing everything correctly. That's why understanding the basic rules matters. At a high level, card networks allow surcharging, but only under specific conditions. Debit cards generally can't be surcharged, and there are rules around disclosures, limits, and how fees are presented. Some states also restrict or prohibit surcharges entirely. Cash discounting works differently, and when structured correctly, it's allowed in every state, which is why many merchants view it as a safer option. Even then, clear and consistent disclosure is critical. Compliance matters, but execution matters just as much. So why do merchants use these models? One major advantage is lower out-of-pocket processing costs. When implemented correctly, cash discounting or surcharging can make fees more predictable and easier to manage. Another benefit is transparency. Customers can see that different payment methods carry different costs. There are trade-offs to keep in mind. Poor explanations or inconsistent application can create customer confusion, which often leads to complaints and disputes. There's also risk if a pricing model isn't set up correctly. These programs aren't bad, but they do require planning and consistency. That's why merchants should focus less on whether a program is technically allowed and more on how it's presented and managed. Clear pricing and signage matter. Explanations should be simple. Receipts should match what's advertised, and the pricing model should fit how the business actually operates. This is especially important for merchants in high-risk or regulated industries like nutraceuticals, firearms, or travel, where scrutiny is higher and tolerance for confusion is lower. Want to learn more about high-risk payment processing? Subscribe for more insights and check out SoarPay for high-risk payment solutions from the industry's leading provider. See you next time.